Lately, I don't know what's been going on with this whole Cam Newton situation. For the last few months, really longer than a few months, been a lot of strangeness surrounding Cam Newton to the all the way back to when he tried to get Corey Holcomb to throw some kind of satanic LGBTQ sign on his show, and he had the elder with the white beard. He did try to get him to throw up some kind of hand gesture as well, and then he had Jamal Bryant on his show. And it had the little shorts on and Jamal Bryant, so I never seen legs like those so greased up. So Cam, you from Atlanta and Atlanta folks stick together now, but man, you on some other stuff, bro. I mean, and Lord knows what Poetic Flacco finna get into in this video right here. He probably gonna go into some even more craziness you involved in. But this Poetic Flacco, let's check him out, see what he got going on with this Cam Newton situation. Let's go.
What's happening to Cam Newton on his podcast is the saddest story in media. He's literally a laughingstock now on his own podcast. He's the new method for any woman looking to go viral. Go on Cam Newton podcast and humiliate him. All the reviews from the latest episode of his podcast where he interviewed a rapper called Lady London tells you everything you need to know about the current state of Cam Newton. Is literally straight women and gay men who are literally celebrating the fact that this woman came on the podcast and humiliated Cam Newton and made him look dumb. One person says, this episode was great if you want to watch intelligence versus someone who thinks they're intelligent. Them girls be intellectually rocking his eye, and he bring them on there expecting the opposite. One person says, you can see it in her face when he confirms that he is in fact a loser and a dummy. Cam got the worst show ever. It's just a bunch of episodes of him being wrong. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I want to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is an app where you can make money predicting current events. I put money on what the weather is going to be every day on Kalshi. I check the weather app when I wake up. And really all I do is I look at what the highest temperature is going to be for the day. Then I go on Kalshi and place a prediction on what I think the highest temperature is going to be for the day. I'll say probably 7 out of 10 times my weather prediction hits. Sometimes it doesn't hit. But if you want to get paid by predicting weather on a daily basis, you can do so on Kalshi by clicking the link in my description and downloading the app and using code Flacco to get $10 on your first deposit. This new episode with Lady London was particularly worse.
Who the hell is Lady London? I know I'm out of the loop now, but some of these folks I never heard of. I mean, you that hard up for guests where you interviewing somebody named Lady London, and you had the broad, what's her name, Natalie Nunn last week? Dude, come on, man. You got to get some better guests or something. I mean, I know it might be a little slow cycling law, but man, come on.
In the other episodes that Cam got humiliated in, which we'll also review in this video. But for this particular episode, it felt like Cam had this schoolboy crush on Lady London, and it felt like the entire podcast was him trying to prove to her that he was intelligent and he was smart and he was right for her. He was trying to impress her the entire podcast, which just made her dunking on him even that much worse. And she was dunking on him in like a nice and condescending way the entire pod. Check your time, Miss Lady London.
Absolutely. And my mentor is DJ Clark Kent, who was right hand to Jay-Z. So I'm sure there was something in that.
Is that grammatically correct, Miss Lady London, or just Lady London?
I like the miss. Be a Southern gentleman about it. I appreciate it.
At all times. Good. Now, how do we find a way to put an R in that miss?
Oh, no.
So you just... When I look back at this, bro, I would be like, bro, I was really old one day. You must be this espresso. Espresso, not espresso, since you want to. As we end things here at Funky Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Cameron Newton, hit up Corey Holcomb before you do another interview with a woman. He needs to prepare you for the battlefield. Cam isn't even understanding it's a battlefield. Women have noticed that careers are being jump-started by humiliating you and outwitting you on your own pod. They watched Dr. Cheyenne Bryan. She jump-started her career off of humiliating Cam Newton in that viral clip. Natalie Nunn, she jump-started her career off of humiliating Cam Newton this week. So women are coming up there with that intent. So Cam is going into this head over heels, fawning over her, falling for her, trying to back her, trying to win over her validation, which just makes it all that easier for her to crush him and humiliate him. I'm a businessman, and I do not play about my empire. I really don't. And if it comes in question where a person, place, or thing, that's a noun, challenges that, then I got to Control Alt Delete myself.
Got it.
From that situation. I'm really giving you so much wordplay here. Like, I don't know. Hopefully the person can appreciate that. Like, this is the face of a woman who knows Cam is making an absolute fool out of himself without her having to do much. This is a college-educated woman in a STEM field that Cam Newton felt the need to clarify that person, place, or thing is a noun. You could kind of see her face. She was a little irritated by that, just a little bit. Oh, all right. So she went out of her way to humiliate and show Cam that he's actually pretty dumb and he's actually really bad with words and he don't have good wordplay. Let's try this one more time. Since he was so melodic.
Cam, come on, my boy. You ain't got to try this hard, man. You ain't got to try to impress a little shit like that, man. You're doing too much, as they say, my boy. You're doing way too much, man.
Melancholy. Yeah. Look at the look on her face, bro. Kim has to be autistic. He has an inability to read body language or social cues. It's probably not his fault. He probably
man. Hold on, whoa. What the hell is this shit on her head? See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm getting sick of this shit. Then she got this dumb ass face she making. Oh my god! All right, back to the video, man.
In that regard, he can't read social cues because no way you are reading this social cue and thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm back." Oh, she fell at me. No, she's looking at you like this dude is an idiot, man. Since he was so melancholy, like this is where that niggatry wants to come out.
Niggatry.
But I'm trying. Never went away. Let's do it. When I say all together, we're gonna say one love. When I say all together, we're gonna say what? She figured Cam out really early. Everybody watching that podcast figured Cam out really early. I knew what type of person Cam was, man, when Cam called satire an SAT word. I'm excited because I wouldn't even say very few times, but like there's in this climate that we're in, to really appreciate the creativity, to be able to appreciate the wordsmith, to be able to appreciate nouns, verbs, similes, metaphors, and all forms of satire. SAT word, look it up. Yes, Cam reminds me of a jailhouse lawyer. He's never been to jail. But you know those dudes who go to prison for 10 years and they go to the law library and they are somehow able to upgrade their reading level to an 8th grade level, but they come out thinking they're on a doctorate level? That's who Cam reminds me of, bro. Like that stupid gang member and that stupid hood dude who is really dumb, like super dumb. But because, you know, they're able to read at an 8th grade level and all their homies around them can only read at a 3rd grade level, because the average street dude can probably read at like a 2nd or 3rd grade level. And that's not me trying to be, you know, mean or something. That's just a fact, right? You know, the average street dude goes to prison with a 3rd grade reading level. So he can finally read at an 8th grade level. So now he thinks he's smarter than everybody else. But then he goes on a podcast, and while on a podcast, it kind of gets revealed to him like fairly quickly, hey, buddy, like the average adult, all right, has a high school education. So your 8th grade reading level has you behind by a mile. The intelligence level between Lady London and Cam Newton began to show once they began to talk about Cam's fashion sense. Cam got made look stupid, tried to recover and save himself from looking stupid, but all that happened was he began to look even more dumb. If I want to go urban, I can do that. If I want to go preppy, I've shown that. If I want to wear jerseys, I can do that too. I just want people to not be able to like, man, he don't. No, that's not me. Well, how would you describe your style in one word? That's an adjective. Can I use a word that I've already used? Sure. Word. Eclectic. Say it again. Eclectic. It's eclectic. Well, the heavy on the N. Because there's no N in it. No. It's my word. So Cam is trying to present himself as a scholar. She corrects and said, bro, you were saying the word wrong. To save and recover himself from the secondhand embarrassment, he then says, oh no, I know what you're trying to say. But no, like eclectic is my word. I made no, it's not, buddy. Really, Cam. So Cam got caught not knowing how to say eclectic. She corrects him. He has so much pride and ego, and he don't want to appear dumb in front of her. So he said, "Oh no! I'm saying it wrong on purpose. That's my word that I created. No. Eclectic is my word I created. But somehow your word eclectic, which is very similar to eclectic, somehow has the same definition, and you're using it in, like just the same in a sentence.
Oh, let's unpack this. Okay, got it. Sure. Spell it for me.
Eclecta. Cam, you would have been better off just saying, "Oh, thank you. Thank you for correcting me. I didn't know it was spelled with an E. I didn't know an N was not included." But to lie about creating your own word that means the same thing as the current word, and then you spell the new word that you created wrong, is absurd. Cam says that eclectic is spelled Nclecta. In what word or language would eclectic be spelled Nclecta? Where did the tick sounds come from? Where did it come from? Yo, Cam, bro, you should be ashamed of yourself, man.
Okay.
Eclectic.
Eclectic.
Do you want to know what the N stand for?
Niggatry. Am I right? Okay. Respectful.
You see where I was going.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Man, that nigga Cam is crazy. Oh, Cam is crazy as hell. That nigga say niggatry, man. Come on.
I know the word. We gotta hit up Webster.
No, we ain't gotta hit up nobody. Cam then goes on a diatribe about how Webster can't tell him how to pronounce words because Webster ain't black and black folks didn't create Webster and Webster don't make Thanksgiving dinner like how he made Thanksgiving dinner growing up. So Webster can't relate to culture. So his Webster can't tell him how to pronounce words. Oh my God. What? I've seen race get implemented into a lot of things, but can we please keep race out of the dictionary? Yo, can we not play the race card with the dictionary? All you had to say was, "Oh, I didn't know it didn't have an N in that word. I apologize. Thank you for correcting me, man." But now you're even assuming that the dictionary is racist. And they can't tell you nothing because they ain't never made Thanksgiving dinner like you. I mean, oh my God, bruh. She must have been sitting back like, I came thinking I would get the best of him, but I didn't know he was this unequipped.
Oxford, no way.
Why would we do that? Do they relate to us?
I'm pretty big on words. It's kind of how I make my money, but I don't know.
Yeah, that's cool, but you just use people that don't have Thanksgiving morals that I have.
Oh, okay.
What?
Got it. All right. Okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Please, because I'm crushing it right now.
Are you?
Webster and Oxford, like, they don't eat what I eat in Thanksgiving. That smell ain't the same. They may be around cousins and aunties, but they feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Got it.
No. What are you saying, Cam? Because I sure as hell don't know what you're saying. You just, like, literally, like, just babbling at this point, saying a whole bunch of nothing.
She's talking to Cam like the instructor on a small yellow bus. What did you do at school today, Cameron? I ate glue and I snorted crayon and I had a blast with my friend. Oh, that's wonderful, Cam. Be careful with that glue now. Oh, well, Melanda. That's how she's speaking to Cam at the moment, bruh. Or even when things get more serious, like outside of just the wordplay, Cam grew up in the church and he brought up something biblical. And even from the way that she kind of like broke that down, you could kind of tell, oh, you're dealing with somebody with some intelligence here, right?
Navi.
Are you sensitive?
Extreme. I'm a Cancer. I'm extremely sensitive.
What that mean?
Well, we can get into it later. What are you? What's your sign?
I'm a God. The God that I serve said I'm a direct reflection of him.
Mm. Okay. God also illustrated the stars as signs and symbols to paint the image to Abraham. So it's definitely constellations and things like that are talked about in the Bible as well. But we can get into when's your birthday. I can redirect the question.
Okay. Every day is my birthday.
Okay. Fabulous. Love that.
Yeah. Like there's like a part of me that's like Kanye West, and then there's also a part of me that like TD Jakes. And I'm just trying to ask you a question. I'm sorry. It's just May 11th, 1989.
Cam, my boy, this is a train wreck. Come on, my boy. All this weird behavior, these damn guests, these damn women lining you up just to go viral off you, man. Come on, my boy. You can't be doing it like that. You gotta represent the A right, man.
I was born on a Sunday, Mother's Day. I am my mom's favorite son. She would never admit it, but I think that to be true.
Got it.
She has 2 other sons. That means that vagina was powerful. That was TMI, but needless to say, I'm here today. Grew up in a very loving household. That word and that expression that I use will have gotten me slapped because I grew up in the church. So yeah, that. Let's talk more about you in there. Like,
Cam,
you been?
did this nigga really say his mom's vagina was powerful? That's a new one right there. I ain't never heard no nigga say no shit like that about their mom. My mom's vagina was powerful.
Cancer, what does that have to do with?
We have characteristics of being, I think one.
Cam should have shut this down when Dr. Cheyenne Bryant came on his pod and was condescending to him and embarrassed him. He should have shut it down at the door. Because if Dr. Cheyenne Bryant never got away with it, and if she never, for the most part, was able to jumpstart a career off of being condescending to Cam Newton and telling him about himself and embarrassing him on his own pod, then all the other women would have probably been coming in humble as a humble can be, hat in hand, just blessed to be there. But now women are walking in like on some, like they're walking in. No, they about to get a moment off of Cam, bruh. This is the first woman who went on the podcast and essentially not humbled Cam, but put Cam in his place and told Cam about himself. Because Cam does come off as condescending or at least judgmental. And this was the first time where we see a woman tell Cam about himself and actually humble him.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time. You're being very action-based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active. Okay? So you're creating, and disclaimer, the kids are innocent. They are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies because I can't wait to be a mom, and I love the kids.
You can't wait to be a mom. Your age like 45 years old. Here, you talking about? You not gonna be a mom unless you gonna be some kind of goddamn miracle. Then Cam, how you gonna let this broad check you, man, on some real stuff, man? This broad is a fake doctor who just at Jeezy concert a week or 2 ago, basically naked. Then this broad talking about some she can't wait to be a mother at fucking 45 years old. Wait, you can't wait till the next lifetime? That damn sure ain't happening in this one.
Period. But you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit.
And then obviously we know what Natalie Nunn did to Cam when she came on Cam's podcast and made fun of Cam not picking up the fumble at the Super Bowl and causing his team to lose. So this has now been a thing, bro, where Cam is being made to be a laughingstock on his own podcast. Cam, either go talk to Corey Holcomb or just stop. just stop interviewing certain women, bro. Because you're either unequipped or you're just choosing to lay over and be embarrassed, man. All right, let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this?
Yeah, man, in conclusion, Cam, you got to stop with this wreck, man. Stop letting these women come on here and have a dunk fest on you, man, on your own show. Especially when, man, the women who did, okay, the chick today, I don't know much about her, but that Natalie Nunn chick and that Dr. Cheyenne Bryant chick, come on, man. You got a fake doctor and Cheyenne Bryant. You got a long chin, hood red, bad attitude chick and this Natalie Nunn broad, man. And I didn't even see all that interview, but I saw a little bit of the interview. I seen a lot of people do recaps on the one with Natalie Nunn. Kevin didn't even say nothing crazy out the way. That broad just couldn't answer one simple question: what's the benefits of having a baddie in your life? She couldn't answer that, and then she got mad and went on this little tirade, especially after the show, talking junk about him. So you know these women got horrible attitudes and disrespectful as hell. Like, honestly, me, I'll be fucking afraid to deal with these damn women. Because you know, any little thing they say, they got an army of the bitter sisterhood that's just going to take up for them. Yeah, I believe he did it. And all kind of false accusations. Like I say, like dudes like Fresh and Fit, dudes who do these little podcast shows where they have all these women around, they're one of the most dangerous jobs in America. Because you got these crazy, entitled women who don't give a damn about nothing and nobody. All they care about is getting paid. It is so easy for them to make a false accusation against you. You saw Natalie Nunn went back and talked shit about Cam, and Cam ain't said nothing about it. It'd be so easy for her to just make a false allegation. And all you gotta do is make the allegation, and all these women online gonna believe it and support her in her lie. So that's a dangerous gig, man. You dealing with these women on these shows, man. 'Cause one little situation where they feel they were embarrassed or they couldn't answer a question that made them embarrassed, they're going to go off the deep end, as you seen Natalie Nunn do. So Cam, start letting these bras dunk on you, man. Go pin they shit to the glass, man. Fight back, man. All right, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to catch y'all next time. Peace.